Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gnome Show after midnight. Tonight, I have for you a analog horror by Black Bronco Productions called the UAP Universe, and this is season 1. So, get something to drink, something to eat, something to smoke. Sit back, relax. And let's look at some unidentified aerial phenomena. Analog horror. Alright. Before we start, I will observe tradition. I hope you guys are doing well this cold Sunday night. Monday morning, excuse me. It's been a lazy ass day. I didn't want to do anything. Let's do a dab. Ugh. We'll do the dab first, and then we'll see. If you haven't noticed, I'm in a bit of a weird mood tonight. Tonight's music is by Growl FM. Kind of want to kick with them. It's some good community music, guys. I have to get some more apple fritter when I go into work. I do have the urge to just hit the stream button. Now let's keep it simple. We're doing a video. Chloe didn't come home until this morning, and he was out all night. Like it's fucking like it's like 17 degrees out there, and I know they got fur and they can handle most of that stuff, but I was still worried as fuck. Came home with a slash across his face. It's not that bad, but it's definitely a battle scar. I think he's got a wound on his left side. I don't know. Like, sometimes he be getting too curious for his own good. Ain't that right, sweet boy? Oh, my bad. He's knocked out on the bed right now. Well, sort of knocked out halfway. Excuse me. All right. Let's boogie, ladies and gentlemen. The UAP Universe. in front of Alicia, in front of Alicia's home, where the video was recorded, the Catalpa County Police Department retrieved the camera alongside his clothes and shoes. He has been missing for 44 days. Alicia's eyes were found exactly 444 miles from the incident site. What the fuck? It is unclear if he is alive, but it is known that dark stars make their victims suffer. Document observations. Case file number 2. So, since we're on the topic of unidentified phenomena, I think I've probably mentioned something like this on here before. But when I was a kid, I used to live in Maryland, and one night I was packing for vacation with my mom and my grandmother. And I happened to look out the window facing the backyard, right up against so I was on the second floor, so I was looking down into the backyard, and there was a fence, and then a neighbor's house behind the fence. But the fence was still there, but right there where the fence occupied between our house and the other house, there was a glowing purplish whitish portal. And there was a person-shaped entity standing next to the portal. When I looked, it waved at me. And I turned around to have my grandmother and my mom look. And when I turned back, it was gone. So, that is the only, that's the only one I really remember. But that's always made me skeptical about aliens. If I saw something like that before, I ever had altered states or anything like that, then what else could be out there? Let's move on. This is the O fan. What a weird object. Resolved itself a little bit better. Looks very curious. Oh, she gone. After receiving an anonymous tip about the footage, The Federal Bureau of Investigation searched the filmmaker's home and retrieved the camera. The filmer, Malachi, redacted, was very cooperative with our search effort and turned the footage over to the agents without resistance. He also provided the agents with some information. Malachi called the object an Ophan and said it spoke to him in his head, giving him an important message to deliver that he remembers exactly. Ooh, that's a lot. The contents of the message are as follows. Be not afraid. You have been chosen. A great war is running in the outer edges, and it has arrived at your doorstep. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance. I seek to help you, but be warned. Others of my kind do not. You will be visited tonight by those who seek your knowledge. Give it to them. This is the first step. We will return to you. Document observations. Case file number 3. One sighting of case designate abandoned. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So, on the subject of fuzzy ass fucking photography and video and stuff like that, have you ever tried to take a video of something up way up close and tried to hold the camera steady with your hands? It's fucking retarded hard. Excuse me. It's really hard to keep the image in focus. Yeah, sometimes like nowadays we have image stabilization, and the little yellow box to keep like generally where the object is that we're trying to locate, to help us like keep zoom. But without like a tripod or something like that, it's almost impossible to keep things in focus and steady. It's really hard. So yeah, like I understand a little bit. Like, I mean, I'd still like my eyewitness camera, like evidence in 4K, but I'll take what I can get. It still looks like an early drone. I mean, that's what I feel like a lot of stuff is like early drone technology and like unmanned flight technology, stuff like that. Camera glitches. Sometimes they may be aliens. Like, I mean, look, when we look into space, like the light we receive, like it's like the light what we're seeing has taken millions of years to get where So things that like we see have happened already. You know, like we're just seeing the evidence now. You know, like I know it's hard. You have been found. All right, we've been found. Like, yeah, there it is. You know, like who knows what's out there, and you know, it could be that we're the last great civilization left in the cosmos just by virtue of being the youngest. You know, like who knows? Like, or we may be the youngest. You know, in a what is it? The dark forest, where we're the youngest, newest predator in a dark forest full of predators that are very keen to keep themselves hidden until they know that they can eat us and move on. So, I mean, I believe in aliens, definitely. You know, if we're here, then something else must be out there. After being reported missing for roughly 48 hours, the filmmaker, Howard, redacted, was found standing in the same spot he was in at the end of the footage, still pointing his camera at the sky. When agents attempted to interact with him, he would only repeat the words, "Abaddon has found me." After examining him, agents found that his retinas had detached, enlarging his pupils to fill his sclera and rendering him completely blind. That's rough. We have yet to understand how the text, "You have been found," was inserted into the footage, as well as the missing sound and audio distortion at the end. We are currently looking into this. As of yesterday, Howard had been declared clinically insane by specialists. Document observations. Interruption. A dark star approaches. Oh, that's disconcerting. We know of your operation. We are coming for you. Case file number 4. One sighting of case designate Dark Star, Bermuda. It's like the New York City. I mean, like, you know, something like that. Of course, they would know that you're there. Silence! Do not be alarmed!
This is Malachi.
Ignore me!
And I have eyes on Bermuda.
Uh-oh. Not fighting the truth, Malachi.
Come on, faster.
The footage that you just saw was obtained from the same person that we received the Ophanim footage from. Oh, the Ophan. Okay. Guys, these aren't angels. Malachi refers to the two objects by very different names. Ophanim is the name of one of the angel choir's classes. They are the wheels that are seen in Ezekiel's vision of the chariot. Malachi informed us that he calls the object in this footage Bermuda because of the Bermuda Triangle, which is also known as the Devil's Triangle. The department is interested in this. It is of note that objects that appear to be made of light seem to be benevolent, while objects that are solid colors, even if they have lights on them, exhibit hostile behaviors. Again, we have yet to understand how the text and noise were inserted into the footage. We are still looking into this. Document observations. This concludes the introduction. You are now a member of the department. Woohoo! All right. Is that... All right. So that was the UAP Universe Season 1 Remastered by Black Bronco Productions. Wander on over there. Give them some love. Like, subscribe, and share. And sound off in the comments. Let me know if you've had any weird experiences, alien or otherwise. You know, just interested to know. I've had one or two other experiences, but that was the one that I figure like is qualified as alien related. So, yeah. I love you all. Be safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.